Hello and welcome to the Noble Leaders Cup. I am Kjotleik. This is the first qualifying round. The game today is between Decebalus and David IV. Decebalus is expansive and creative, while David IV is creative and protective. Both the Getai and Georgia starts with the wheel and mining, so the starting texts are identical, and the only difference then, since both of them are also creative, is that Decebalus is expansive and David IV is protective. This is the starting positions. Let's get the resource bubbles on. We are in a very small continent again. Decebalus starts next to a river with 3 clams. There is also gems and there is cows. Just a little bit to the west of him is the starting position of David IV. He's riverside, there are cows, there are clams, and over here are some pigs, and he can get over there if he wants to. But let's first take a look and see how this game starts, because this could either be a very short one or a very long one. Off we go. Decebalus versus David IV. 1 city each. Who can get the best early start, the best expansion? Second city first is going to be important here. 1 city each still. So let's see, 2 cities each for both of them. Now Decebalus is first to 3 cities, David IV was a little bit behind, but both of them 3 cities, both in different religions. And David IV is angry with Decebalus, annoyed at least. 4 cities David IV now, 4 because he has taken that microcontinent or that island out there. 5 cities David IV, Decebalus is out of room for expansion now. 6 cities David IV, turn 137. 6 cities to 3, that is good enough to get some military units built and go to war, I believe. He is annoyed with Decebalus, so we should take advantage of this now, before Decebalus gets astronomy. 6 cities to 3 is good, but Decebalus is equal in strength with David. Now it's a little bit weaker, down to 0.9. Going for music and literature and stuff, music for both of them right now. 6 cities to 4, Decebalus has gotten himself down to the continent down south, and now he's expanding as well, which means that David IV did not take his chance when Decebalus had only 3 cities. Now actually Decebalus is up to 7. Now it is David IV that is in trouble, not being able to expand. Decebalus is also going astronomy, but we do have the war. 8 cities Decebalus, 6 cities David IV, turn 214 now. Decebalus is going to get astronomy. It's important for David IV to win this war then, if he wants to have a chance in this game at all. 9 cities Decebalus. David IV is down to 5 cities though. 10 to 5 is the city count now. Decebalus is on his march. They are equal in strength. David IV is trying to go towards engineering, but he's doing that very slowly. There is the peace treaty, Decebalus, 10 cities, David IV, 5 cities. David IV did not take advantage of his early game 6 to 3 city count, and Decebalus got away with it, getting down to the continent, down south of the starting continent, expanding very well. Now Decebalus is up to 12 cities. 6 cities for David IV though, 12 to 6, that is a very good advantage. They are equal in strength though. Liberalism next for Decebalus, and now he is also taking the continent in the middle there, a little bit to the east of the center line. 14 cities to 6, there is the war declaration. Decebalus getting liberalism, and he was first to live, of course. I don't know what he took, but he's going for guilds now. David IV with 6 cities, he's trying to reach nationalism, and he's getting that here. They are equal in strength. Now astronomy for David IV. I'm afraid it may be a little bit too late for the Georgian leader. Decebalus 14 cities, David IV 6. And getting astronomy in just a few turns. Decebalus is not that much stronger than David, despite having more than double the amount of cities, going for constitution, while David IV is going for guilds. Let's see, turn to 95, 14 cities to 6, and 7 cities for David IV now. He settled one all the way in the east in the New World. You can see on the minimap all the way to the east there is this continent that has now been settled by David IV. So 15 cities Decebalus. Decebalus got just gunpowder now, going for chemistry next. 15 cities to 7 is the city count. And it depends now. David IV is going for gunpowder as well. Decebalus is 1.6 times the strength of David. David has settled another one. He has 8 cities now. Decebalus 15 cities, 16 cities Decebalus. He has expanded into the northern part, northeast, as you can see on the minimap, 16 to 8. And Decebalus 1.6 times the strength of David IV. David IV now on printing press, 9 cities now. He has settled yet another one, 17 cities to 9. Military science for Decebalus, 17 cities to 9. Going steel next, 10. Turn 326. 17 to 9. David IV on 9 cities, 8 cities. And we have the peace treaty. There is the peace treaty. Decebalus on 18 cities, David IV on 8. And 19 cities Decebalus. He settled another one down towards the Antarctic. 19 cities to 8, 1.7 times the strength of David IV. 20 cities to 8, going towards steel, turn 335. This should be a game Decebalus is going to go forth and win right now. He has all the advantages that he needs. And we have the next war as well, which means that this could be the war that ends the game. Let's see, David IV is up to 9 cities though. Decebalus 20, David IV 9. Decebalus, despite having 20 cities to 9, is only 1.8, 1.9 times as strong as David IV. 21 cities to 9. Turn 348, 349, and 21 cities to 10. David IV is actually getting more and more cities while he's not losing them, at least, so he's settling them, and he has 10 now, which is still less than half of Decebalus's count. Decebalus up to 22. He's going for democracy. David IV is going for constitution, 22 cities to 10. Decebalus 1.9 times the strength of David IV, but he doesn't seem to be able to take cities at the moment. 22 cities to 10, 23 cities to 10, maybe he's focusing on building his settlers. There is the possibility he could just expand from here into domination. 24 cities to 10, going printing replaceable parts, replaceable parts, 2 times as strong as David, and we have the peace treaty. Decebalus on 24 cities, David IV on the 10, Decebalus going towards steam power. David IV on to democracy. Decebalus 2 times as strong as David. It should have been a lot stronger when you take into account the city number of cities. 11 turns left to railroads for Decebalus. Education next for David IV. And there is the next war. That is good. Let's see if this can be it then for Decebalus. He should be able to just go on the offense and win domination now by taking a few Georgian cities. 10 cities left for David IV at the moment, turn 391. Railroad in 4 turns for Decebalus now, 25 cities to 10. 2.3 times the strength of David IV. I don't think that Decebalus has shown that much strength in this game. I mean, he is doing better than David IV, but he has so many more cities. He should have been a lot stronger compared militarily. David IV now to 9 cities now. Of course, when you have 27 cities and your opponent has 9, that is an advantage that is a winning advantage. That's for every leader, I think. So yeah, if they had been even, then I'm not so sure that Decebalus could have gotten this. He was in trouble early game, but David IV didn't attack when he had the chance, when he had 6 cities to 3, and Decebalus expanded into the continents down south of the starting continent. And that was the story of this game from then on out. He just grew and grew and grew, and now he's 3 times as strong as David IV. Yes. 3 times the number of cities. He is going towards assembly line. David IV is getting corporations. turn 410. Decebalus is going to win, but it is not going to be an impressive win. I think that he should have pushed on and won this war a long time ago. So I am a little bit worried for the next round for Decebalus. Now David IV is down to 8 cities though. So this is soon to be the domination for Decebalus. And 8 cities left for David IV, turn 415. 29 to 8 is the city count. David IV trying to go replaceable parts, while Decebalus is a long way away from assembly line, but he's probably upgrading his units because he's not spending that much on research. 7 cities for David IV now. 7 cities, turn 419. 30 cities to 7. Now Decebalus is 5.8 times as strong as David IV. And David with 7 cities left then. Turn 421. No domination yet. I'm just waiting for the confirmation that Decebalus has won domination now, because that is bound to come sooner or later. With 7 cities left for David IV. There is a question whether or not it can come already now before David loses another city. I don't think so, but let's see. Now David IV is down to 6 cities, and now Decebalus must be close. 6 cities left for David IV, turn 425. But it doesn't arrive as yet. Maybe he just needs to expand some borders here. 6 cities left for David IV, 5 cities left for David IV. And we have the peace treaty. There is a peace treaty. David IV has 5 cities left. He's trying to go for rifling. But now Decebalus, surely you must have domination within your grasp now. Do you really need to just get another border expansion? Do you need to settle another city? Whatever. I am not so sure, but with 32 cities to 5, Decebalus should now be close to domination, and I expect that to come up on the screen any minute now. He hasn't won it yet though, but he is on his way there. 11 turns to assembly line. There is peace, but there are privateers. 5 cities left for David IV. Let's see what happens. Can he expand? Can he settle another city before he loses? He's going for rifling though. Decebalus is 8.9 times, 9 times as strong as David IV. But not yet reached. Okay, we needed another war then. Turn 437. Decebalus needed to attack once again in order to get that domination win. He still didn't get it with David IV down to 5 cities. Now let's see how long it takes. There it is, David IV with 4 cities, with 3 cities. Surely this is it. David IV. 3 cities left at Decebalus. 34 cities, 2-3, turn 4-4-2. Still no domination though, David IV. Are you going to win conquest? No, there it is. 1 city left for David IV, and finally Decebalus has won the domination victory. Turn 444, 2024 AD. Congratulations, Decebalus. Decebalus did declare 4 of the 5 wars in the game, 3 victories, 1 standoff. The city capture numbers were 1-0, 0-0, 4-0 and 4-0. David IV declared 1 war, that was a standoff. Here are the graphs. Decebalus is the white, this is score, this is GNP or gold, manufacturing goods, production, crop yield or food, power, culture, and espionage. Let's go to the demographics tab. We see Decebalus to the left and David IV to the right. Decebalus with 31 million population at the conclusion of the game. Top 6 cities and wonderstan. 1 wonder in the BC era, that was Stonehenge in Tbilisi. And we have the top 6 cities, Decebalus with all 6 of them. Yes, it is. All 6 of them is Decebalus cities. Statistics then. Decebalus, 26 cities built, 4 religions, 1 golden age. Sorry. Current improvements, 55 windmills, 49 workshops, 25 lumber mills. He built in his cities 27 granaries, 24 lighthouses, 22 barracks, down to 2 Hindu temples. Let's go page down and see there is a Jewish monastery, completing the list of buildings. Let's go top and look at current units. 58 longbowmen, 48 destroyers, 46 grenadiers, down to 1 workboat. He trained a total of 74 longbowmen, 62 cuirassiers, 57 workers, 7 galleys. Let's go page down and find a trireme at the bottom of the list. Let's get the kills, sorry. 85 caravels killed, 49 musketmen, 45 macemen, down to 2 spies, and the losses for Decebalus were 23 cuirassiers, 18 galleons, 17 musketmen, down to 1 ship of the line. Let's look at David IV's numbers. 11 cities built, 3 regions, 1 golden age, currently on 2 windmills, 1 mine, 1 hamlet, 1 town. He did build in his cities 13 granaries, 12 lighthouses, 7 barracks, fortresses and harbours, 1 mausoleum of Masolos. Let's go page down and find the Taoist monastery is the last building on the list. Current unit stand for David IV, 2 riflemen and a worker. He trained a total of 76 caravels, 42 workboats, 34 catapults, and we see down to 2 Hindu missionaries. Let's go page down and see a great scientist at the bottom of the list. Let's confirm the kills. 23 cuirassiers, 18 galleons, 17 musketmen, down to 1 ship of the line, and the losses were 85 caravels, 49 musketmen, 45 macemen, down to 2 spies. Let's go take a look at the victory condition screen. Here we can see Decebalus getting 76.42% of the land area and thus winning domination. I'm not so sure how David IV can have 0.00% of the world population though, especially since Decebalus doesn't have 100%, he has 99.16%, which means that David IV should really have 0.84%, but yeah, I don't know how that works. They are nowhere near culture. Decebalus built the Apostolic Palace, and yeah, David IV has only Gori left, 1 city. Let's go exit and take a look at the city stands. Decebalus has 36 of them. Let's go to the list, sort by population, and make sure we are at the top. Arkobadara is pop 18, Sarmisegetusa 17, Piro Boridawa 17 as well, and you can read the list. Happiness, with the exception of Rusidava, they are healthy, decent to good food, a lot of good, well, not so lot of good, but a lot of, sorry, decentish commerce at least. I say it's a good production though. Building factories here is going to improve the output as well. Argedawon is the last on page 1, that's pop 7. Let's go to the bottom. Pop 7, Argedawan, so Sangedawa is the first on page 2, and you can take a look at the numbers here if you want. Let's go take a look at the only city left for David IV then. He has 1 city, let's hope he doesn't lose it when I do this. And quickly click on it and see that Gori is here. 3 pop city, and he's not producing anything at the moment. That was it. Congratulations to Decebalus for winning domination and going through to the second qualifying round. Tomorrow is another game in the NLC. It's Du Nuvas versus Kanishka the First. I hope to see you back then. I am Kjotleik. This has been the Noble Leaders Cup. Goodbye for today.